Alrighty, everybody. Hello. Hello. What's going on, everyone? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to a full day of streaming. How's it going? Holy crap, it's going interestingly here. We are in day 2 of being locked down by snow here in Washington State. The weathermen were wrong 2 days in a row. First of all, yesterday we were told we were only supposed to get like a dusting, like maybe a couple inches here. Where I live just to the south of Seattle in Washington, and we were told that much further south than us there was going to be a lot more snow, and up in the north where typically there's more mountainous regions, they were going to get a ton of snow, but we were told we were going to get basically almost nothing. They were completely wrong. We ended up getting, over the course of yesterday, when it never let up, we ended up getting about 8 inches of snow, and then overnight they said it was going to stop. I wake up this morning, there's more snow coming down. They said it was supposed to warm up and rain was supposed to come that was going to help to wash it away. It's actually the opposite. We get more snow. It seems to be tapering off, like it comes and goes, but it's basically just, it's undrivable right now. Like, because here in Washington State, typically we don't get a lot of snow, especially in the region I live in, so they're not ready for this. No one comes to plow the roads. So it's completely undrivable unless you have like a 4-wheel drive car, SUV. You can't even drive out there right now. So basically day 2 of being snowbound here. Not that we were planning on going out anyway, but you know, it is what it is. What we're hoping is that in the next couple of days it clears up, because as you guys know, usually my day off is Tuesday. And that would be our goal, is that we could still go out on Tuesday, but if it keeps up like this, like if it stays cold and doesn't melt at all in the next couple of days, I don't know, man. I just don't know. And, we'll see. So, FYI, guys, you know, I'm going to tell you the schedule, estimated schedule, for the coming week, but depending on weather conditions and everything, it may change. Like, maybe Tuesday won't be my day off, even though I'd like it to be. If it's still bad and nothing's melted and the driving conditions are terrible, I might not be going out on Tuesday. Alright, I guess we'll see what happens. So, we'll find out. But anyway, today is Sunday, the 14th of February 2021, which means it is Valentine's Day. Of course, considering the fact that I'm snowed in with my wife, we're not doing anything for Valentine's Day. We weren't going to anyway because we already had to work, but my wife's not going to work today because it's snowing. So, it's just a normal day, basically. You know, here's hoping that eventually in the next couple of years things get back to normal, because it would be really nice to kind of go back to normality. Like a couple of years ago when things were normal, my wife and I went to a nice restaurant. We had a reservation at an Italian restaurant and went there. And shockingly, we had no idea there was actually a musician there playing a violin, playing live music for us while we ate. You know, it was for everyone in the restaurant, not just us, but it was nice. You're like, damn, that was cool. We were unexpected. And then COVID hit last year, and that was the end of everything. Like, COVID completely changed everything for everyone. So now it's like, who knows what's going to happen moving forward. You know, our anniversary is coming up in early April. Will we be able to do anything for it? Like, who knows? You know, so I guess we'll see. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Let's now unplug from all of that nonsense, and let's have a good time with games today. All right? So what are we doing today? Today is a completely different day from the stuff we've been doing all week. Today is a major stream of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War right now. Rage-filled, I'm sure, because as you know, with the connections being a very, very hit or miss. Sometimes you'll have a game that's great, and I get crazy kill streaks, score streaks, and, you know, have a ton of fun. And then the next game, the game's laggy as shit, and nothing registers, and it's frustrating as hell. But in general, I like the game a lot, and I've been playing it a lot, as you guys know, ever since it came out in November, and you guys seem to like the fact that I stuck with a multiplayer game like this. So, more coming. More coming today on the stream, okay? Major stream of it, actually. And this should be fun. You know, I'm still using the knife, which is crazy. Last time I got a 6 kill streak with it, which was funny as hell. So I'm looking forward to more. I'm looking forward to more fun here today on the stream. Hope you guys are too. Excuse me. Okay. So good stuff. This is the major stream for today, by the way. Later tonight, we were doing something else new. because later tonight I will be checking out Bowser's Fury. Now, for those who don't know, this is the new mode added into the Super Mario 3D World game that just came out for Nintendo Switch that I've been playing for the past couple of days. Brand new mode that apparently is similar to Super Mario Odyssey, but is a standalone mode. It's meant to be played for about 4 hours. I guess some people are saying you can do it longer if you're trying to do everything, like 5 hours. And other people are saying, well, if you kind of turbo through it, you can beat it really quickly in like 2 to 3 hours. So I'm not going to be turboing through it. So I assume we're going to take at least a couple night streams to probably play this mode. So that's tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Interested to see what the heck it is. Hope you guys will join me for that. Tomorrow, it is the continuation of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, before you groan and cringe and say, oh my god, this again, I can't believe Phil's still fucking playing this. We are in the end game. We're heading into the end game hours of the game. Apparently, I have now taken out, well, I should say not taken out, but I've recruited all the regions I needed in order to actually get into the final story-based content of the game, okay? But the final story-based content of the game is not short. Apparently, it's many hours long. So, tomorrow, as a major stream, we will see how far I get, and hopefully I get far, and we can beat this maybe within the coming week, I hope, okay? So, major stream of Assassin's Creed Valhalla tomorrow, and then tomorrow night, I'll be checking out Fall Guys for the second week in a row. Last week, I did a one-off stream of it, and it seemed pretty fun. People were wagering to see if I was going to win matches and the like. People seemed to enjoy the fact I haven't played it in so long. A lot of the stages were remixed or refreshed. So it was pretty fun. Now, I don't know how long the game is going to continue to be entertaining or if the game will overstay its welcome, simply because there's not much to the game. Let's be honest here. You know, we know what it is. The Battle Royale survival. So, we'll see how it goes tomorrow night. And if it ends up being entertaining and something fun you guys want to continue, then I'll keep doing it on a weekly basis. If it ends up being played out and boring, then I don't have to do it ever again. Okay? So we'll see. Now, here's the thing. Tuesday was going to be my normal day off. But we have to see what happens with the weather. You know, the weather people said, oh, this will all be done. And no big deal. You know, this will all be completed and it'll be melting by today. That is completely wrong. There's more snow coming down. So it's obviously don't know what the hell they're talking about. So, depending on what happens with this weather, will depend on, you know, will determine when my day off is this week. If it's still Tuesday, then Tuesday is off, and then on Wednesday, we'll have a major stream of Immortals Phoenix Rising. And then I think what I said is Wednesday night would be up in the air. It would either be more Call of Duty, which I'm totally okay with. I love Call of Duty. Or it would be more Bowser's Fury. Depending on how Bowser's Fury goes tonight, if it's a really fun game mode and you guys want to see more of it like as soon as possible, then I would do more of it Wednesday night. But if, you know, it's all right and maybe it's not super exciting and maybe it's okay to finish, but, you know, don't want to rush to do it, then maybe we'll do Call of Duty on Wednesday night. Okay? Thursday, main gameplay stream will likely be Mario, Super Mario 3D World. Okay? And then Thursday night will be Call of Duty, excuse me. Thursday night will be Yakuza 7. Completely misspoke. Yakuza 7. Which should be good. I have not, you know, I do this once a week, the Yakuza 7 stuff. And it's very entertaining. And I have a good time with it. Post-game grinding. Just doing grinding in a dungeon to try to get everyone to the highest level so we can take on the optional endgame super dungeon. But that stream is more about relaxing. That stream is way more about having fun. With the audience, just chilling with you guys and having a good time and interacting rather than being serious gameplay, okay? So that will be Thursday night, and then on Friday, probably a major stream of Assassin's Creed paired with my weekly Throwback Street Fighter session, and then during the weekend we'll see what happens, but yes, there's likely going to be another stream of Call of Duty and the usual. Now, the goal is this week to hopefully beat Assassin's Creed. I really hope we beat it this coming week. Then we can finally start Divinity Original Sin 2, which people have been waiting for the longest damn time. It'll finally happen. Finally. Okay, good. We've all been waiting for it, goddammit. Okay, that's the rough schedule. FYI, completely inadvertently, and I don't know really how it came together, but it came together. Ladies and gentlemen, the vest streak has returned. I didn't mean for this to happen. Really, I swear, I didn't mean for this to happen. It just kind of happened naturally. And I don't know how, but it did. Here we are. The vest streak is in effect again. 10 straight streams where we've hit the tip skull. Last night I was playing Immortals Phoenix Rising, and it was a really great stream. We were having a ton of progress in the game. The story was advancing very nicely. And I was having a good time. Everyone seemed to be having a good time, but the contributions, quite frankly, were very low. And I thought, I guess that's it. It was funny because I just called out on last night's stream that the vest streak had returned. You know, it was pretty crazy that we had so many straight streams of hitting the vest goal, or the tip skull, excuse me. So I called it out and said, you know, this is pretty cool. Thanks, guys, for the support. How long can we keep it going, right? And what happens? Incredibly slow stream for support. It was like, you know, one of the slowest streams I've had in a very long time. And I was like, well, I guess that's it. As soon as I've mentioned it, it's already over. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a ton of people start contributing. I think it was like 4 to 5 people came and did large tips, and we hit the tip skull. And I was like, geez. Again, is this just like it was last year? Seriously, this is exactly how it went down last year, where there were nights when, you know, things were slow and everything was fine. We had a great stream, and I'm not going to, you know, having a good time, not going to complain. Everything's going well, but contributions are low. And then all of a sudden, boom. Oh, I want the vest streak to continue. And people will contribute, and they're like, Jesus Christ, is it going to happen again? So, I guess we'll see what happens. Again, I'm not going to complain about it. Certainly, it helps a ton. It helped me a ton last year, and it's helping me again now this week. Thank you guys for 10 straight streams of hitting the tips goal. It's been awesome so far. Will it continue? I don't know. As you guys know, on the streams, we have certain rewards for hitting certain tip levels. If we get $50 in tips, I'll put on my Gunner glasses. If we raise $100 in tips, then I will put on a vest of your choice. Now, what we'll do again is we will reset the vests today. So every vest will be eligible, including the blue, the beige, the red, the gray, or the platinum, and the camo. Now, I didn't say the gray because no one ever picks the gray. So the gray is always the backup, okay? Now, if we hit the tips goal, I'll put on one of those vests of your choice. You'll get to vote. If we double the tips goal, which is insanely unlikely that this would ever happen, but somehow it happened on Friday night, I will put on 2 vests. I will wear one vest on one side and one vest on the other. As dumb as that sounds, I will do it. Because people seem to think that was funny when I did it. Alright? Now, am I think I'm going to be doubling the tip skull? No. Well, hold on. No. I don't think we're going to be doubling the tip skull. I think that's ridiculous. But sometimes it happens. And, you know, to do something silly to celebrate it, I think is kind of fun. So, that's what we'll be doing. Double vest. If we do happen to double the tip skull. Okay? Alright. Alright, guys. Outside of that, you may have noticed subs are way down. And that's a result of 2 things directly. First of all, a bunch of sub gifts expired. There were a couple sub bombs last month. A couple hundred sub bombs. You know, there was some big generous people came in here and gifted subs. They've all expired. Okay? They all came to the end of their gift life, and they all expired at once. In addition to that, the last week, I needed your support via tips, and I asked you outright, please tip me rather than doing anything else because I needed the help. So you guys did. But because you did that, you forewent doing things like subbing or resubbing or gifting subs. And so it's to be expected the subs would be down. In addition to that, this month there's no sub goal. You know, I've been so backed up on special events that I didn't do a sub goal this month. So normally there would be a subscription goal reward for hitting a certain level of subs, but we had to do the retrospective event, which we did, and now I need to set up your ability to nominate games for another viewer's choice, which I still haven't had a chance to do, and I probably won't have a chance to do tonight. I'll have to do it at some point during this week. So with all that being said, you know, I haven't really emphasized subs at all, and that's okay. So I don't want anyone to freak out and look and say, oh my god, Phil's subs are down several hundred subs. I can't believe it. This is like the sky is falling, the end of the world. It's not true at all. What is true is that you guys have been just as supported as ever, if not more, and You guys have helped me out a lot in the last week, and I really appreciate that. I don't want anyone to feel like something's going wrong here. It's not. Our focus was elsewhere, you know? So now the good news is that everything's good with me, and we don't need to worry about only focusing on tips or anything like that anymore. So however you guys would actually like to contribute, please by all means do. You know, cheering, subbing, gifting a sub, tipping, all those things help the channel. All right, and there's no preference now. You can do whatever you want. Now, of course, if you want to see the vest streak continue, if that's important to you to see that momentum keep going, then by all means tip me. But you have the choice to do whatever you want, and you know I'm not going to sit here and say do this, do this, do this. However you want to contribute, I'm appreciative. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Before we get started, as cold as it is outside, I do want to kind of crack my window open just a little bit, just to because I know with Call of Duty I'm going to get heated in here. You guys know how angry I get when I play Call of Duty. If you've been around my streams, you know what happens whenever I play Call of Duty. So I kind of want to get a little bit of fresh air in here before we get started, and I start to rage and I overheat. So give me 1 second here, and then we will continue on to the next segment of the pre-stream. It's snowing again. Oh my god. Remember I told you guys it's been snowing on and off. It had tapered off. Well, it's snowing again. It's definitely snowing again. Not super heavy, but it's definitely snowing again, and there's more accumulation. This is ridiculous. This is the most snow I've had since I lived here. No kidding. This is the most snow that's been here since I've lived here when I moved here in 2014. I guess what's funny is they were calling this the snowpocalypse like 2 days ago. And I was laughing at it because there was no snow. And now all of a sudden, now we've gotten more snow than they even predicted we were going to get. We went from getting almost no snow to a ridiculous amount of snow within 3 days. Pretty crazy. I just find it hilarious that meteorologists are never right. They're never right. Like, never, ever right. They are not even close to being correct the vast majority of the time. They're always off. They said we were going to get this snow on Friday. We got nothing. Then they said there's going to be 1 to 2 inches on Saturday. We get 8. Then they say today it's going to warm up and we're going to get rain to wash away the snow. And instead it's freezing temperatures and the snow keeps coming down and accumulating. This is really exciting. That this is, you know, someone's job. Someone's job to tell you what the snow's going to be, and then they're always wrong. I don't know, everyone... I guess it's a meme at this point, but everyone always says that meteorology must be the best job because you never have to be right. Right? Yeah, Turtle Dude, you're right. He says, when I lived in Washington, everyone would freak out about the snow, close the schools and everything, but here in New York State, no one does anything. Well, that's correct. It's because out here, the snow is so rare that they don't have the infrastructure to handle it. There's only, I think our town that I live in has like 2 trucks that go and plow. I'm serious. The entire fucking town only owns 2 snow trucks to go around and plow. Our street never gets plowed. My street will never be plowed. So, you know, compare that to Connecticut where when it snows, there's plows out there all day, every day. Here they can't even... Actually, I read a tweet. It was funny. They said, so the snow let up, so we sent the trucks out to start plowing, but then it started snowing again, so we sent them home. What? It started snowing again, so we sent the trucks home? What? Wouldn't you go out to plow when it was snowing? Like, you see what I mean? Like, that's how they handle it here. Like, what the fuck? So weird. So anyway, guys. Very silly kind of thing, but hey, that's the biggest thing going on out here right now is the snow. So, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am an independent content creator. I am a streamer who does not have any sponsorships with any company to advertise or shill a product. I do not have any affiliation with any business to stream exclusively anywhere, and I don't get paid just because I turn on my stream like a lot of big streamers. Basically, my stream is not a paid advertisement. My stream is honest and forthwith with you. I always pride myself on the fact that when I am on a live stream playing a game, I can give you my honest opinions on what's going on. I don't pull punches. I don't have to worry about, oh no, if I say the wrong thing, a sponsor will drop me or whatever. I don't have a non-disclosure agreement that doesn't allow me to be honest with you, okay? It's the complete opposite. When I stream, you guys know that I'm being truthful with you. That's why after 12 plus years of being a content creator, I'm still here and people still find me pertinent and people still watch my stuff. Okay? So, all that being said, because I'm not sold out and become a paid advertisement like many other content creators these days, I am able to continue to make the content that I like to make because of you. Because of your crowdfunding on a daily basis. You're coming to the streams, hanging out, enjoying them, but also contributing during them. So thank you in advance to anyone who likes the content and has decided that they would like to contribute in any way, shape, or form. All right? And I really feel that, you know, what we have here is awesome because it's the best job I've ever had because I get to interact with you guys on a daily basis, have fun with games, and still make a living. Thank you for that. All right? Now, how can you contribute to help the streams? Well, you can cheer with bits. You can subscribe to my channel. You could tip me. You could gift a sub to somebody else. These are all perfectly valid ways that you can support the streams. And I appreciate any contributions that come in during the streams. That's why I go out of my way to try to shout out every single contribution. Now, today I'm playing Call of Duty. That means that I'm going to be pretty much heavily invested in the matches. But between the matches, I will do my absolute best to do shout outs. And I thank you guys in advance for any contributions that you may feel that you want to give me. That being said, please understand that my streams are free and always will be free on Twitch. That is the model that I've chosen to use. This is not a subscription-based service. Nothing is expected or demanded of from my audience. If you cannot contribute, that's fine. You're here to chill. That's what the whole point of the stream is, to chill, have fun interactions, to enjoy games, and to have a good time together. That's what I love doing and you know, my philosophy is if I'm putting out an entertaining enough stream and a good enough stream for you guys are going to naturally support the stream. I don't have to sit here and talk about, oh my God, contributions all day long. See what I'm saying? So that's the cool thing about what I do. I love it. It's fun. And success comes naturally, right? So I would like to say thank you in advance to anyone who does contribute. As I've already mentioned, we do have reward tier goals for tips. At $50 in tips, I put on the Gunner glasses. At $100, I'll put on a vest of your choice. And the new thing we're doing, which is ridiculous and probably will never hit again, if we do double the tips goal on a stream, I will put on 2 vests at once. As stupid as that sounds, all right? So there you go. So all that's in effect. Now, if you are considering contributing to my stream today, there's a few tips and a few recommendations I like to give you because I want to make sure that you guys are protected and feeling safe. And I don't want you to be harassed online. All right, so here is some advice. First of all, please, if you are going to be a regular on anyone's Twitch channel, make sure that your Twitch name that you use is not in direct association with you or your real life name or any other persona you use online and on other websites. So for example, if you have a Facebook or a Twitter or an Instagram, don't use the same name there that you use here. Okay, sadly, there are people who like to harass people online for absolutely no reason. And if they get a bug up their butt about you, they will try to follow you to other sites and harass you. That's the last thing you want. That's why I always recommend you make a fresh account here that is not associated with anything else. In addition, direct messages on Twitch, sadly, are used for online harassment on the regular. People will send you direct messages with all kinds of nasty stuff, slanderous stuff, scams, all kinds of shit. And I always recommend that you turn off your open direct messages here on Twitch because it does lead to you getting harassed if you leave them open. I personally have turned off open DMs on Twitch and make it so only people on my friends list can send me one. I have not been harassed on Twitch in years because I have it set up like this, okay? So I strongly recommend you do the same thing to protect yourself and your online persona. You don't want to be harassed just as a result of watching someone on a stream or contributing to someone's stream, okay? Speaking of contributing, if you are considering tipping today to help with the tips goal and maybe see a vest today or something and keep the vest streak alive, make it hit 11 today, which would be awesome. I strongly recommend you create a verified PayPal account. What this means is that when you are going to log into PayPal to tip me, you create an account that has your real life information tied to it to verify your identity to make sure you're a real person. Whether it's your bank account number or other identification information, I'm not sure exactly how that works, but basically I have had a lot of fraud that happened to me in late 2020. All right, someone was buying fake or stolen credit card numbers off the internet and giving me fake tips, impersonating other people who were stream regulars so that I would not know that these were fake tips. And then next thing you know, they're getting charged back and I'm losing that money. Plus, I had tons of fees and other things hit my PayPal account that hurt me in a big way. Last year, there were certain streams where it looked like I was doing great. I was making tons of money. In reality, I was losing money overall on that stream because everything was fake. Okay? Terrible. That sucks. It actually hurt my business big time in the fourth quarter of last year. So I have put rules in effect that basically make it to prevent this from happening in the future. And one of those rules is that I don't accept unverified PayPal tips. All right? I can't just have someone come in with an anonymous credit card and charge it up just to find out it was stolen later. So, that being said, if you support me and you're considering tipping, please make a verified PayPal account. Once it's verified, I know I can trust it because that means your real life information is tied to it. And once that happens, guess what? No one is going to try to do fraud because then you're legally accountable for it, right? You can come and get in trouble if you're trying to do credit card fraud and you have your real name and address on there. Oops, someone's going to come after you, you see? And that's why that'll never happen with someone who's trying to commit fraud. They're never going to do that kind of stuff. They're never going to verify their account. Now, in addition to just obviously helping me out, it benefits you too. First of all, the streams, all right? They're going to be a hell of a lot more streamlined when I can trust the tips that come in. Instead of having to worry about, oh God, is this a real tip? Is this someone impersonating someone? If I can just tell that a tip is verified right off the bat, which I can if it's verified, then that saves a ton of time, right? It doesn't break the immersion of the stream. I don't have to keep going to check to see if tips are legit. That's a great thing, okay? Now, in addition to that, a verified PayPal account will actually help you in the long term. If you're ever going to buy something off the internet, like let's say, for example, you're going to go on eBay and get something. So you win an auction on eBay, and you go to pay for it and everything. You do, and then the guy scams you. Aha, gotcha, I didn't send you the item or whatever. You are under what's called buyer protection because you have a verified PayPal account. That means you keep your money. You don't lose it. You see? There's long-term benefits of having a verified PayPal that have nothing to do with my streams at all. It just makes sense to have one anyway, regardless of, you know, the benefit of having one for the streams here. Okay? So please go the extra mile if you can, and I want to say thank you to those who in the last month or so have gone out of their way to do that, to help me out. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to those who are going the extra mile. In the long term, things it's really going to help because once we basically made it so that all the regular contributors have verified PayPal accounts, I can actually start turning on notifications for tips again. All right? Not yet. Don't jump the gun. All right? But, yeah, once that happens, then I could say, okay, here we go. You know, we could do it and we could start having pop-ups and thank you notices again on the screen for tips, which, you know, we haven't had for the longest time. I think I turned them off in September. So I could finally turn them on again once this is all fixed. And, you know, we're getting there. We're getting to the point where that would be possible. Okay? So, awesome. All right. Now, gaming news. Not much. I think there was a rumor about a game. God, what was it? The thing is, there really hasn't been any concrete gaming news going on. Only because it's a very slow time of the year for games. It always is. This time of the year is always slow for games because there's nothing really coming out in the short term. In the long term, another couple of months, there'll be a lot to talk about. Right now, there's just not a lot to talk about, you know? So it's hard for me to have a gaming news segment when there's no gaming news. You know? So, talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. Why? I never had any interest in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I never had any interest in it whatsoever. So, oh my God, my laptop is screwed up. Come on. My laptop thinks that my left click is my right click. That's not good. That's very bad. Look at this. What is it doing? I'm clicking left click and it thinks it's right click. What the fuck? Jesus. Work. Anyway. Sorry, I'm fighting this thing. Anyway, okay, I think it's working now. I think I got working again. Piece of shit. So anyway, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, there's really not much gaming news to talk about. Zack Snyder's Justice League. So what this is originally Zack Snyder was making Justice League the movie. and he had all these ideas and all this stuff he did, and then something happened. I think he had a family emergency, and he couldn't finish the movie. And so they brought in Joss Whedon from Marvel Pictures to finish the movie, and the movie was fucking terrible, right? Like, everyone said the movie sucked. Everyone was very disappointed. No one was happy with how this movie came out. So, and then on top of that, like, there was so much controversy around the finished product. Like, I guess people who were part of the cast were saying that when the reshoots happened with Joss Whedon, that they were just terrible a situation. There was fucking racism and shit going on. Crazy shit. I mean, I never cared about this fucking movie, so I didn't know anything about it. And then you start seeing some of this shit on social media. Like, what? What happened? Like, what the fuck is going on here? So, there's a new cut of the movie being made, the Zack Snyder Cut, which apparently is the original creative vision of Zack Snyder, what he wanted for the movie. And it's so long, it's going to be, like, ridiculous. Like, it's not even going to be just, like, a movie. It's going to be, like, a series of movies or some shit. I think it's going to be on HBO Max at some point this year. And I think they're banking on it being great because, you know, the actual finished Justice League movie was so shitty that I think what it is that the studio is hoping to make, you know, big bank on this redone version. And will it? I don't know. I don't know if you know how many people are going to subscribe to HBO Max just to see this thing or whatever. I don't know. But whenever you have a situation like this, especially with, I guess what someone's just telling me, Sneaky Dinks is saying that actually it was Zack Snyder's daughter had committed suicide. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible to hear. So with a tragedy like that happening and basically ruining the movie, you have to hope that this will be a much better creative version of the movie that will be worth watching and everything. I don't know. Like I said, again, I never really had any interest in the original. Why? Because I saw Batman vs. Superman. And after that movie was so fucking bad. Alright? The movie was so bad that I never wanted to see another DC movie again, and I never did. After that, I never saw another. It was so upsettingly bad that I never watched another one. So, I don't care about Justice League or none of this. Like, seriously, like, the DC Cinematic Universe is dead anyway. Like, you know, all those characters aren't going to be played by those actors ever again. All of that shit's done with. But I guess there's some people who just hang on to threads of hope that, you know, there would be a good Justice League movie and that this whole thing will be fixed. And, you know, there's people who are actually holding on. Like, you know, it's very important to them. Well, I wish them the best. I really do. I hope that this version of the movie comes out and is good. I don't know if it will be, but, you know, I guess better late than never, as they say. So, anyway, that's the deal with that. I don't really know what else to say about it, what you guys want me to say about it, because I don't know much else about it. Okay? Okay. No, I'm not talking about politics at all. Someone just said, can you talk about this? No. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances will I be going off on politics again. Especially after last time. We've had our fill of that baloney. Like I said, thank God the political talk is over. I don't like talking about politics on my streams. You guys know that. You want to talk about games? You want to talk about pop culture? You want to talk about food? Yeah, that's cool. Politics is a no-no. Okay. All right, well, I guess that's it. I guess we're going to get to shout-outs. We're just going to start up with shout-outs here. Let's see. God damn it. Wow, my laptop is not good. Ugh. It's like sludge. It looks like we got an overnight cheer, but I actually have to get it to display properly, which is not. So hold on a second. Oh my God, excuse me. That was absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry, everyone. That was revolting. That was not expected either. I had a bagel and a cup of iced coffee for breakfast today. So, of course, now I have to explode on the stream. Okay. Well, I'd like to shout out this tip, but I can't because it doesn't even show up. It doesn't even show up. So I have to wait for it to show up in my PayPal to verify if it's real or not. All right, so instead, let's do some shout outs. Carmen T2000 did a 500-bit cheer overnight, saying today's a big day. Do me a favor. With this cheer, go out and get Cat a rose and tell her Happy Valentine's Day. And buy her apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Okay. No. No, I will not do that. Like I said, it sucks. Like, we wouldn't, even if we wanted to do something for Valentine's Day, there's no way we could. Because, because of the weather here, can't even go out anyway. So, no. But I do thank you for the cheer. Lives for Soul, it appears, is the first cheer of today's stream with a 100-bit cheer. It says, more Call of Duty IC, are you going to play good this morning? Am I going to play good? Am I going to play, you mean am I going to play well? Will I play well? There's a lot of factors to that. You know, am I feeling it? Am I doing well with my own reactions? How's the connection going on the server? You know, there's a lot of factors involved when it comes to good performance in Call of Duty, right? A lot of factors. Now, we'll see what happens today. I would like to do well, obviously. Now, one of the awesome things that we've started doing recently are these channel point wagers, right? You guys really seem to like the channel point wagers that we do. You know, will Phil get a positive kill-death ratio? Will it be like 1.5 times positive? Will Phil's team win or lose? And based on these wagers, people either win or lose a ton of channel points. And people really seem to enjoy it, especially during Call of Duty. We will continue to do that today. I don't think we have any moderators here right now, which means I will have to try to set it up, okay? We'll see what happens. But in reality, my gameplay experience varies greatly depending mostly on the game. You know, how are the server connections? Am I getting a match where it just matched with the best connections, or am I getting a match where it pretended to do skill-based matchmaking, but in reality what it did, it just fucked around, right? And it just tossed me into a match with a bunch of laggy assholes, right? That's really what it is. A bunch of laggy assholes. So we'll see what happens today. And we'll go from there. No license for soul, you may never be a mod. Absolutely not. You can't even behave. You haven't had a single day where I haven't had to chastise you about ridiculous, disgusting things you say on my stream. What in the holy hell makes you think that I would make you a moderator? You might be clinically insane if you think that I would make you a moderator here. All right, then he cheered again. He said, wild things you're doing at night. Oh, wait, this is some kind of song lyrics I'm not reading. All right, thanks for the cheer. Then he cheered again, 95 bits. I kept it. Oh, it's another more song lyrics, so I'll just ignore that too. Thank you, Lights for Soul, for the cheer. Then he cheered again, and this one actually looks like... What the fuck is this now? Dude, he has the weirdest shit. Are you ready for this one? I don't even know what this one's getting at. It's a 510-bit cheer. I'll read this one, since it's not song lyrics, okay? He says, As the almighty life guru, how do I help out a friend that has taken 2 years of his life to heavy drinking after his now ex-wife left him and took their child to Atlanta across the country? Do I let him waste away or force him to get a job? That is oddly specific. I get the feeling you're referencing something. I don't know what. I don't know what to tell you. It's not your job to motivate your friend to do anything. At the same time, if you care about your friend, maybe you want to help in some way. But I couldn't tell you what to do because I don't have all the answers. I do wish your friend the best, though. What do you mean? I really, guys, I'm serious about this. I have no idea what that's a reference to. What? If you tell me this is Wings, I mean, Jesus Christ, tell me this is not Wings of Redemption. Please tell me this is not Wings of Redemption. Because it's always Wings. It's always fucking Wings. Every time people do this, oh, it's a reference to Wings. Please tell me it's not Wings. It's got to be someone else, right? Tell me it's not a wings me. Please. Tell me it's not a wings me. Now people are joking and saying it is, but I don't know if they're serious or not. Wings doesn't live in Atlanta? Okay. Good, it's not Wings. Thank God. For once, it's not him. Thank God it's not him. Finally, someone made a reference that's not Wings of Redemption on my stream. I can't believe it. Alright. Well, I don't know what the hell, this is a reference to. I don't get it. Alright, let's continue. Lies were sold. Cheers. I see a lot of people in chat trying to claim you as their Valentine. They're wrong because we all know I get to be your Valentine as your biggest fan. Absolutely not. That's absolutely incorrect. Ridiculously wrong. How dare you even say such a ridiculous thing? Seriously, what's your problem? Okay, anyway. Westside Rascal Cheers says, aren't they correct? They literally called for all of the snow. No, they didn't. They said we were going to get snow on Friday, which didn't happen. They actually said we were going to get the majority of snow on Friday, so prepare for it on Friday. And then they said Saturday was supposed to be like 1 to 2 inches. And then today we were supposed to get none. Today was supposed to warm up, and it was all supposed to go away. And it was the complete opposite. Like, actually the opposite of what they said is what happened. So, yeah. Okay. Ansheng Forever has gifted a subscription to Kara Fawn. So shout out to Kara Fawn on receiving a gifted sub, and thank you Ansheng Forever for the gifted sub and the channel support. I appreciate that very much. Excuse me. Retro Jim Cheer says, weather patterns are monitored with machines. They just report the data they receive. Yeah. And then it's up to humans who are supposed to be educated and have knowledge of how these complex weather systems work to predict what that weather system will do. Here we are. How long have we had meteorologists, right? With all this sophisticated technology. And they're wrong more often than they're right. I hate to say it. They just are. They always predict it's going to be this temperature, this is going to happen. It's been completely wrong. Like they said today that the temperatures would be above freezing, so we were going to get rain that was going to wash away the snow. Instead, the temperatures are below freezing, and we're getting snow on top of snow. So, not even close. Oh, let's see here. Westside Rascal Cheers to support Phil via clown funding. What would that be? Like you send whoopee cushions and balloon animals, banana cream pies, and squirting flowers. You send those to the stream. Clown funding. It's the new meme, the hot new meme, created live here on stream. I'm only here because of clown funding. So send me your big red noses and cram a bunch of the clowns into a small car, and then have an endless handkerchief that comes out of your pocket. That's rainbow colored. There you go. Very nice. Ramadi Cobb has cheered and said, call Mr. Plow. That's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. That's right. What a reference. 1990s Simpsons. Very nice. Retro Jim Cheers says, you say you're not influenced by sponsors. What about the rumor you're in talks with Chef Boyardee to got a new spokesperson? Who leaked that information? That rousing score streak brought to you by the amazing, delicious flavors of SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yes, of course. How did you know? In fact, what I'm going to do, every time that I get a 5-knife streak, I open a can of fucking SpaghettiOs and I scarf it down cold on stream live. I just completely engulf the whole can live on stream. Suck it right in. Of course. Oh my god. Actually, are SpaghettiOs Chef Boyardee? Actually, I don't think they are they? I don't remember what's Chef Boyardee and what's not. And what the hell is Chef Boyardee supposed to be anyway? There ain't no fucking chef that made that canned pasta. No chef did that. If a chef fucking made that, he'd be embarrassed to put his face on a can. So who is Chef Boyardee? We got to get to the bottom of this. We got to get to the bottom of this. We have to figure out who is Chef Boyardee and why is he trying to infiltrate my streams. I must know. I want answers now. Who is this guy? All right. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's continue. By the way, I forgot to call out that today is Sunday, and per Twitch's criteria, that means that today is the last day of the week for streams to track contributions for the week. As of tomorrow, all the leaderboards will reset to 0. So if you're interested in becoming one of the top cheerers of the week or to gift a sub and be one of the top sub gifters of the week, now would be the time. If you don't, it will not count. Actually, it will. It'll just count for next week if you wait till tomorrow. But I'm just throwing that out there, okay? I'm still waiting for my PayPal to update, and it still hasn't. This is getting ridiculous. It hasn't updated. I got this tip 16 minutes ago, and it's still not showing in my PayPal. So obviously my PayPal, there's something wrong where it's like locked and not updating. So I can't, sadly, I can't do a shout out because this is a tip that it's a name that I don't recognize. I don't even think this person's in the stream chat. So I don't know if this was someone legit or not, and I can't shout it out because it won't show up in my PayPal account. Great. Mythical. Did 100-bit cheers, so where'd my mod go? Can I have it back, please, good sir? Thank you. Absolutely not. You never had mod. You are a dirty fibber. How dare you fib on the stream? That's absolutely ridiculous that you would do such a thing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a shout out since today is the final streaming day of the week for Twitch's criteria. Let's give a thank you shout out to those who have contributed in a big way with cheering and sub gifting this week. Thank you to the top cheers of the week. In 10th place, we got Snow Carl. 9th place is Timbo Slice. 8th place, Westside Rascals. 7th place, Gimme Mo. 6th place, Ninstar Rune. 5th place, Eternal Napalm. 4th place, Eugene. 3rd place, Lights for Soul. 2nd place, Okojo25. And in 1st place, Westside Phil. Thank you to all of you for your contributions this week. In addition to that, thank you to those who gifted subscriptions to the channel this week. Now, I know that a lot of people gifted a single sub, but these are the people who show up on the leaderboard. Thank you to Big Papa Phil, Snoozabiku, Wooback Baby, Low Carb Madman, 672, and Dark Estes. Also, thank you to Elon Jusk and Ultima Cloud 7, who each gifted 3 subscriptions to the channel. And then thank you to Shell Ryukin and Westside Phil, who each gifted 5 subscriptions to the channel. Thank you all for your channel support. All right. So does anyone have anything else they'd like to talk about or discuss before we get ready for Call of Duty here today? Any other questions, any other concerns before we move on and we jump into gameplay? As you know, I will take a brief break. Hello, Habib Gaming. How are you today? As you know, I will take a brief break to use the restroom and the like. As usual. No surprise there. All right, no one's shocked. This is going to happen. Okay. Divinity update. As I said, when I finish Assassin's Creed, that's when Divinity starts. The more you ask me will not make it happen more quickly. It's just going to, you know, it's going to happen. You just have to be patient. I don't know what to tell you. PW dubs, I mean, those emotes are, I mean, I'll be honest with you, they're kind of meh. I know that they're not from my channel. Someone else made them with my face, but they're kind of eh. They're not great. Sorry. Mythical Cheers says, sorry, sir, my attempts at getting mod have failed. I apologize for lying, so please forgive me. All right. There you go. Timbo, I have no idea what you just said. He said something like Tim the Tumin. Tim the Tumin? Is that indie representing Twitch? Who the fuck? What are you talking about? Retro Jim just cheered. So I think it's time for a conversation on Ubisoft games going forward. It feels like we're always end up just begging for them to be over. I mean, you're right. I'm not even gonna play around and lie here. Dude, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is too fucking long. It's insane at this point that this game is still continuing and it refuses to end. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that game. That game is way too fucking long. Way too long. Ridiculous. They definitely don't understand the word pacing. They don't know what it means. They didn't pace themselves at all with that game. They just fucking threw in an insane amount of content that has nothing to do with the plot line. They make you care about this plot line with Sigurd, right? Because that's the intro of the game. And then they immediately take you out of it to do a million side quests, which really are side quests, but they're necessary to continue the plot. Like, you have to do so many region recruitment missions that have nothing to do with the main plot in order to finish the main plot. It's just ridiculous. Like, it's out of control, the amount of shit that they make you do. Again, it's an issue of quantity over quality. If they had made more quality missions and less quantity, the game wouldn't feel like it's way too long. And it does feel like it's way too long, you know? Tomorrow, supposedly we're heading into endgame content, which I guess we're finally going to get some major story elaboration and stuff. I hope. I hope we finally get that tomorrow. It'd be pretty disappointing if we don't. So hopefully we do. Holy shit. Liza Soul Cheers says, it's funny seeing a fellow Mexican be mad and say, I don't even know what that means. So I'm not saying that. I don't even know what that means. Expand Dong says, games are not games anymore. They're now services. The game is long because Ubisoft doesn't... it cut off. Okay. Ubisoft does not want you playing anything else. Remember, Valhalla has a season pass and microtransactions. That's crazy. Who the fuck would buy the season pass? The game is so fucking long. Why would you buy a season pass for it? That's what I mean. People ask me that too. They're like, you know, who's going to get the season pass for this or that? I'm like, dude, the games are like 70, 80 hours long. Why the fuck would I want a DLC? You know, it's insanity. It was the same thing with, It was the same thing with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where the game was super long, took me a long time to beat it. I really liked it, and at the end people were like, well, aren't you going to get the DLC and fight all these other mythical creatures in the game? No! It's too long. I just spent months playing it. I don't want to go right back to it. Tim the Tapman is one of Twitch's biggest streamers. Oh, Tim the Tapman. That's the fucking guy that he only got popular because of fucking Fall Guys, dude. That guy was, you know, he was, I guess, a decently sized streamer. And then basically he was the guy who was the running meme who he couldn't win at Fall Guys. So the fucking Fall Guys, when Fall Guys was huge during the summer, Fall Guys blew him up. They blew him up and basically made him like virally popular for being the guy that couldn't win a match of Fall Guys. So he ended up becoming like super duper popular because of that. Talk about like the one person who benefited from Fall Guys. It was that guy. I didn't know what you were saying before. He was an Overwatch streamer before that. That's fine. But what I'm telling you is that the reason that he's popular right now is because of Fall Guys. I had never heard of him. I didn't know who the fuck this guy was, nor did I give two shits. And then all of a sudden during the summer, he was all over the social media feeds because he was the guy who could not win a match of Fall Guys for like a month straight. And the Fall Guys Twitter was constantly razzing him for it and making fun of him and bringing attention to his streams. So all of a sudden, overnight, his streams were like doubling and tripling in views. And that's where he got all the attention in the last year. I'm not saying that he wasn't a streamer or a popular streamer before that. I'm saying he blew up because of that game over the summer. He definitely benefited a ton from that shit. Not true. Okay. I guess I ignored all of it. I imagined all of that. I didn't see any of it. Right? I completely imagined all of it. I never saw any of it. Great. Alright, anyway, let's continue. Because apparently I'm completely wrong and I imagined the whole thing. Great. Westside Rascal Cheers says, alright, Westside Rascal, how about this? Shut the fuck up. Stop being stupid. Local Nomad Cheers, it's cool the Vest Streak is back. It would suck if there's a stream where contributions unfortunately are low the entire stream and gets derailed for the straight. It won't. They tried to do that last night with Immortals, and I told everyone if you do it, I'm going to fucking ban you. A bunch of people got banned, and that was the end of that. That was the end of that. People learned their lesson. We're not playing that fucking game anymore. If I see idiots in here who are just, oh my god, the streak, they're out. I don't even care. It's not even an issue of warning anymore. It's just, I don't allow that. And you get the fuck out immediately and you don't come back. Because it's just stupidity. It is. It's just fucking insane stupidity. That people are going to make it all about that. It's not supposed to be about that. Alright? It's not. Okay. Alright, I'm going to check one more time. Because this tip is just sitting there. I'm going to check it one more time to see what's going on with it. I have no idea why my PayPal won't update. Sadly, this happens sometimes. The PayPal account is just fucked up. Okay, so here it is. Is it real? It's finally showing up here now. Unverified, of course. Well, to Gren Apple Slush, what a name. You have sent me an unverified tip. Alright? I don't accept them unless I know the person. I don't know who you are. So, unless you speak up in the stream chat and you're someone who I recognize, you know, oh, here's an account that's been around for a while and subbed or whatever, I'm just going to refund it. I'm sorry, guys, but I can't accept unverified tips. I told you. Is there someone named Gren Apple Slush here in the stream? I don't think so. And by the way, if this is a legit contribution, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but there's not much I could do. I have to stop myself from being at risk of fraud, you know? Thank you, Swaggins, for taking care of that guy. Alright, I'm not seeing anything. I'm just going to refund it. So, to Gren Apple Slush, I appreciate you trying to contribute and help out. I cannot accept unverified tips. So, if you would like to tip again and verify your account, by all means do. Please, you know, thank you in advance. But understand that I can't accept these unverified tips at this point because, sadly, there's just too much risk involved. Too much potential for abuse. And I've had too many people, you know, harassing me. Oh, wait, he's here? He talked. What did he say? I missed it. Hold on. I don't know where he is. Where is he? I missed it. Too many people talking, and I missed it. Did he tag me? I don't think he tagged me. I missed it. Here, let me see if I can find him. Let me see if I can find him. Here we go. I didn't refund it. Yeah, let's see. He's been following since May of 2020. Oh, okay. He says, where is he? Is he playing more Mario today? And he says, it's all good. I thought I was verified. Yeah, you have, okay, Green Apple Slush, you have a registered account. What that means is that, excuse me, what that means is that your account shows as, you know, you have your information in there, but it does not show as verified, meaning that it didn't link your actual personal info and verify, like, for example, a bank account. I guess what people were saying was that to actually get it to show as verified, you have to send a contribution through your bank account. And if you do that, then it'll like show as excuse me, verify. Okay? Oh my god, excuse me. All right. All right, well, thank you, Green Apple Slush, for the tip. I will, how about this? Since you're here, since you responded, and since you've been following for a long time, and I don't see any other, you know, there's no malicious activity here, I will accept it. But I'm taking on that risk. So I would ask, please, if you can, please go the extra mile and verify your account. Likely, I will not accept future tips because I need to make sure that they're real. Okay? I also got a tip from Sly, who tipped me $1.30 and says, so far, I'm Team Phil. Tim the Tatman was a bum before Fall Guys. I don't know who he is. I never heard of the guy. Not once. And like I said, all of a sudden during the summer, Twitter was all over the guy. when he was playing Fall Guys. Like seriously, he was like the top guy for Fall Guys. You know, when it came to promotion of the game, everyone was talking about this one guy, you know, trying to win a match of Fall Guys. So, that's how I got to know him. Okay. So we're up to $6 in tips now today, guys. All right. Anything else? Or is it break time? What's for dinner tonight? I think we're just going to have frozen lasagna. Because originally Kat was supposed to go to work today, but now she can't. Oh, God. Mythical, come on, dude. That's disgusting. He says, I have a tip. Yellow snow is lemon flavor. No, it is not. How could you even say such a disgusting thing? What's wrong with you? Awful. Have I been to Penn Island at 672? I don't know what the hell Penn Island is. What is that? Ellen Robtrons, I saw the preview for Nicolas Cage in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that's not Five Nights at Freddy's. Which is odd as shit because it's obviously supposed to be Five Nights at Freddy's. And I wonder... What I'm wondering is if the people who made that movie wanted it to be Five Nights at Freddy's, but couldn't get the people who own Five Nights at Freddy's to sign on the licensing for it. And so they just made it their own thing. Because it's obviously Five Nights at Freddy's. There's no mistaking it. That's what it is. I don't know. It was a previous script for a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So what you're saying is it was a different script they didn't go with. So people took the script and went and made a different movie with it. It's just so weird because that's the movie is Five Nights at Freddy's. There's no, you know what I mean? Like there's no, you can't even explain it in another way. You'd say, what's the premise of that Nicolas Cage movie? Oh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, okay. I get it now. So, it's so weird that they're making that movie like that. I'm hilarious? Why am I hilarious? What's going on? What's going on? I'm confused and I'm clueless. I can't, I'm beyond help. Is it time for Call of Duty? Stream Fighter on Dreamcast? What the fuck does that mean? People say the randomest shit. Stream Fighter on Dreamcast. What? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know anymore. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to end this. This pre-stream's gone completely off the rails. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm so confused. So I think we're going to take a break. I'm going to use the restroom. What is going on? I don't know. All right, I give up. We're going to go on break. I'm going to come back after the break, and we're going to start up with Call of Duty. All right? I recommend you guys grab a drink or a snack, use the restroom yourselves, do whatever you need to do. And when I return, it will be some Call of Duty fun on the stream, and we'll have lots of wagers today. Lots of wagers with channel points for epic fun, okay? All right, guys, I'll be back in a few. See you in a bit.